certified. Go and check the list.
Yo, what's going on? You got caught. This is Stay to the Point Radio on WFES 98.1. Yeah, all of us.
Every time.
I was going to say the other name, but we don't rock with them no more. But anyways, yo, what's going on, everybody? You know who it is. This is Sidewave.
And Sherry.
AKA used to be Blackberry, AKA Got Milk, aka Reese, aka Philly turned LA, turned Philly again.
I was never a priority. My team has always been LA. I don't know where you even got that from.
Got it. Football team Philadelphia, basketball team LA.
Yes.
Got it.
Indeed.
More like a Kobe. But all right. So, anyways, yo, we here, baby, for another week. This is July 6th. I hope everybody have a safe 4th of July. How was your 4th of July, Sherry?
I don't celebrate. That's not a holiday made for me, sir.
Can you explain, please, why you don't celebrate 4th of July?
4th of July is America's birthday. They call it Independence Day, and they're my kind, the brown girls, brown men, black people was not free when this became a thing. So it's not an Independence Day for me. I personally feel that it should be changed to June 19th to be called actually Independence Day, because that's when our country was actually a quote unquote free country. If we had to pick a date to call this a free country, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because slaves really weren't free till almost 100 years later.
Right.
After the 4th of July thing happened. But hey, that's just my opinion. But I mean, I don't really,
I got
think
you. Well,
that's a holiday that.
Well, I mean, for me, it's mainly for the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. But I think that children should also, like, I educate my children about when we were actually considered free, and I understand that this is America's birthday, and so that's how I explain it to my children.
Right. Well, I try to flip it, and I celebrate the military aspect of it. Pretty much of the veterans that served for this country through the wars and different things like that. Yes, the other con of it was, yes, we were enslaved back in the day around that time. And matter of fact, we were in front of the line when it came down to that military. So that's why I celebrate it. It's the military aspect of it. I tell you up front, I told my wife, I was like, babe, when it comes down to the national anthem, I'm not the type of person to put that hand on his chest. Sorry to say. Not per se of, again, not the military, because again, I just said I celebrated for the military. It's more of what we're going through right now.
I just feel like a lot of the stuff that we still, it's just very outdated.
Yeah, it's old lyrics.
I'm not going to celebrate something that wasn't intended for me to celebrate.
Right.
It wasn't, nobody cared about us. And even years later, from a woman aspect and from a color aspect, even when we were freed, we still couldn't vote. We still couldn't do a lot of things that, to me, makes this country what it is and what we should be celebrating about our country. So, sorry. And I served in the military, so I don't, I feel like that, that's with Veterans Day, and for the ones we lost, that's what Memorial Day is for. And honestly, you walk past veterans every day. If you really appreciate your veterans, you can absolutely celebrate them every day.
Yeah, facts. Well, with that being said,
also a country, not to change the subject, but in this country, since we're talking about veterans, a large majority, and I don't have any percentages in front of me right now, but I was writing about this before, but a very large percentage of our homeless people are veterans, and I don't think that should be a thing. So
I agree. I already knew what you were about to say before you even said it.
Land of the free. Home of the brave,
Facts. I mean, but one thing I can honestly say, I wouldn't rather be nowhere else but here at the moment. Doesn't make it any better.
I don't know.
Um,
I'd go to Canada. I think Canada's pretty much got it together. Canada's
Canada,
got it together.
yo, them taxes is ridiculous over there. I want to know all that. And plus, the security over there is way too strict. I mean, I might as well just freaking be driving around Virginia. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I might not get shot, but in Virginia I will. But I'm
What?
I'm just saying, yeah. I mean, the cops in Virginia, less racist as hell. We know that. That's why I'm so glad I'm not in Virginia. You
You
know what
know
I'm
what's
saying?
crazy though? The cops in Virginia, even the black cops in Virginia
Yeah,
are racist. Like
it's
they're like brainwashed.
it's
I was
it's
like,
real.
wow, we're the
It's
same color,
like
right?
no lie. It's like yo, look. The quota today is shoot three niggas. Okay, today we gonna shoot three niggas. Um, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. I'm gonna need all y'all to get at least a half. Like get a shot in the leg or something. Sprinkle some drugs on him and say that he did it. I don't know. That's just Virginia. That's just Virginia. I don't know. I know I'm coming off the ass with that one. I don't care. Okay.
That's like so you're just gonna name
Yeah.
Bobby Brown and all
Yeah.
of them.
New edition, right?
It's
New
like we just
edition. Yeah, I know. But they could be white people too. They could be white. They could be black. They could be Mexicans. There's a lot of Rickies, Bobbies, Johnnies, especially Johnny. Come on,
and
man.
Mike's,
And
yeah.
Mike's. Come on now. All right. So, anyways, yo, we got a great show for y'all. Um, I hope everybody was safe in the 4th of July. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. Just I know it's a blessing just to be alive for another day, first and foremost. So I hope everything was safe with that. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about the Little Mermaid, okay? And of course, we gotta talk about some free agency. So we're gonna get into the Mermaid right
Excuse me.
now.
I just ate.
I gotta get this woman's name. I'm not prepared at all.
It's Haley Bailey.
Haley Bailey.
Yeah, like almost like Haley Berry, but it's Haley Bailey, and she's one of Beyonce's girls. She
Really?
does, yeah, she does that Grownish show.
Wow. And
Hmm.
first and foremost, I want to say that she looks perfect for the part.
I mean, first of all, she's got a beautiful voice. People are like, I mean, I saw a post not that long ago, maybe 20 minutes ago, about maybe it was an hour ago. I don't know. My night has just flown by. Anyway, I saw a post. People were like Kylie Jenner, because Kylie recently had dyed her hair red, right? Kylie Jenner would be the perfect mermaid. It's like last time I checked, she can't sing and she's not an actress. So, I mean, she's already losing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, like she's the Haley chick. She's a singer. She's a beautiful brown girl, and she is um, an actress. I mean, she's absolutely perfect for what she's being what she's been hired to do. Um, my opinion is I don't understand why this is a race thing because from a cultural standpoint, uh, the lobster. I think it was like this was like in Jamaica or something like that. And last time I checked, I mean, granted, mermaids are freaking fish. I mean, it's a fictional fish to that we know of. I'm sure it was based off of some fact because most myths and things are based off of some fact. But at the end of the day, there's nothing race attached to that character.
Right.
Like there's no race attachment to that character. And um, I think too, you have to understand that when The Little Mermaid first came out, it was not popular to put black people on screen anyway. That movie would have never done well initially with black people, with a black girl being the princess. That's why none of the Disney princesses were black until recent years.
Yeah. Yeah.
But hey, I think now everybody has caught on. Well, it's not that they just caught on, it's just now it's more accepted, and we are becoming more supportive of our black actors and athletes and etc. And to where just like when Black Panther came out, there were so many people, even though it was true to character, there were so many people that were just so upset because of some of the things that were said in that movie. And then I've had my old one of an old manager I had, kid you not, he's a big Marvel fan, goes to see all those movies, but just refused to go see Black Panther. He's like, well, you know what this is about. What?
What you mean?
Black Panther. Like, you know, like I just like, to me it just, people want to have a problem with stuff like that. Like I had posted earlier, I posted a picture of Elizabeth Taylor as Cleopatra. Um, but y'all are okay with that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we okay with an Egyptian woman being depicted as a white woman because they put some makeup on her face and threw a wig on her? It's acceptable. You know what I'm saying? It's not. So I mean, everybody, you can go to Egypt today, and they don't look like Elizabeth Taylor. So why would you think that way back in ancient times that she would look like Elizabeth Taylor? Like, and I get it, she was supposedly mixed, but even Greek people have like a darker toned skin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But her mother was Egyptian, her father was Greek, if I'm not mistaken, and therefore her hair was likely curly and thick and full. It's like, really, people? And I'm pretty sure she was brown.
But
I doubt very seriously she was looked like Elizabeth Taylor. And I mean, and that's just like my point. It's like, this is that those are the images that you're teaching my children. And as a black woman, I don't want my child with this image that Cleopatra looked like Elizabeth Taylor.
right.
But you don't see us flooding, the internet with, oh my gosh, blah blah blah. You're always Cleopatra's always played by a white woman, and she is.
My thing is though, I understand what they trying to do. Okay, what they trying to do is they trying to take this girl off the character, being the character. They trying to
I
kick her
saw that
off.
they were like signing a petition. They got like
Yeah,
5,000
not
people, stupid stuff.
not my. They have a Twitter hashtag, not my Ariel. Um, they got Facebook hate messages or hate accounts, group accounts, stating we want the real the white Ariel, something like that on Facebook. They got a group.
It's really
So
pathetic.
it's what it is funny how we ruffle these Caucasians' feathers due to the fact of a change of color of another woman playing a fictional character, an area of fictional, not even based out of a true story. Just like you said, being playing Cleopatra. Cleopatra was a real thing. Ariel, Little Mermaid, is fiction. I mean,
And she's
this
drawn. She's a piece of paper. I mean,
she's
that was put to animation. Like, I mean, like for real.
like really. I mean, that's just like okay. Now you feel some type of way that the Lion King is now a real lion. Are you gonna bad about? No, we want the cartoon lion. No, we
Where's the
want the
real
real
Simba?
lion. We want cartoons. We don't want real. So again, that's how
Yeah, I get what you're
stupid.
saying. It's silly.
That's
Yeah.
how stupid these people are, and it brings it shows how
Friends,
yeah. I got 5 black friends. I can name them right now in my hand. I got 5. I got I can't really say it right. It's Quenisha. Even though I only talked to her one time, you know, that's this is that type of people. You know,
And Hakeem from work.
yeah,
I
Hakeem.
love that guy. And
That's
he's Muslim, you know?
he could work.
It's
He
like-
could work. That boy never calls out on overtime. He could work.
Oh God.
I like
mean,
him.
but I guess the point is like they really are like offended when you call them out on it, but yet they do things like this. I mean, to me, it's just silly. I mean, it's a Disney character, and obviously Disney, the actual company, Disney, feels very confident in their choice. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? Stop going to Disney? I mean, good luck with that. You
Good
know what I'm
luck.
saying?
They
I mean, but
don't
this is my
care.
point. It's like people like that. It's like I'm just to a point in my life when somebody wants to be upset with me about anything. I'm looking at them like, okay, so what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it besides sit up here and bitch and moan about it? What are you going to do that could possibly hurt me in any shape or form? That's what Disney's thinking. They're laughing. Why? Because these are the same people that had a problem with Black Panther and probably a million other things that I can't think of at the top of my mind right now. But it's those people that you can't never make happy. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Doesn't
you
matter.
say you're not racist, but you are, because everything that you do and say out of your mouth supports that you are racist.
And my thing is, all right, you want to hit them? You want to hit them? Don't go see the movie. Don't go see the movie. At the end of the day, like
It was
you,
kind of just like that Nike thing. It's like, okay, but Nike, no matter what you do, Nike's going to make money because they have their hand in so much stuff that you may or may not even know, that unless you just say, I'm just going to lock myself in my house, trust and believe Disney is still going to make money off of your crusty ass
yep.
dollar. Okay. And this is the thing that bothers me. Like, it was the same thing with Nike. With, it's like, you buy Vans, don't you? You buy all that stuff. Do you think Nike's not getting no chip off the block from that stuff? I mean, it's every little thing. And Disney's the same way.
Yep.
Disney is not just rich off of Disney.
Hmm.
Business don't run that way. They
Facts.
got their hands in a whole lot of other pots.
I mean,
Okay.
they own Fox. They own multiple networks. It's nothing that. I mean, they literally about to put Netflix. They about to put Netflix in a bind right now where they gonna start. Netflix is gonna start charging people close to $30 to $40 a month because they taking all their networks, all the episodes, the shows that's in the Fox networks is in the ABC and all them, like Office and all that. They're getting taken off Netflix. And guess who's the most watched on Netflix? It's Office. So and that's Disney. That's Disney running all that. So for them to feel some type of way because Disney had a so-called y'all colored girl as a character for a Little Mermaid, y'all signing them little petitions and all that crap and trying to boycott, shit ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all guys ain't shit. At the end of the day, y'all just trying to find something to hate on. And y'all gotta continue to find something to hate on because y'all are racist. But then y'all the same ones that say that y'all not. Why are y'all feeling such a way? And for the people that think that they not racist because they are sending opinion and all that because of their the previous cartoon, the original, what's the difference between the original and somebody that's coming up as a new character from the original and changing the whole plot if it was another movie? Well, the difference is y'all are signing up these petitions and starting up Twitter's accounts and saying white this, white that. That's what makes y'all racist because y'all chose to make it divided. Y'all chose to divide the whole situation. Why we have to divide it? I would have respected it. It was like, you know what? She don't look nothing like how I picture Ariel from The Little Mermaid would be. Fine. I respect that. Okay, well, I don't think Ariel has, twist on her hair. I think it should be straight. Okay, cool. Fine. But for her, because her color. Nothing else is her color. That's why. It's her color. She needs to be white. Just like the dumb broad Tory from Fox Network said, oh, well, it's just like she needs to be white just like Jesus and Santa Claus. That's what she said.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was like,
Yeah.
first of all, Jesus ain't white. Okay.
Facts.
That's number one. Number two, Santa Claus. Don't nobody want no damn Santa Claus. I don't even tell my kids that he's even real. Like, I let them believe in him as long as they do. I promise I never tell my children that Santa Claus is real. They just do, they just believe it because, and I don't like tell them, oh no, he's not. I let them use their imagination like children.
All right.
But at the same time, I don't have a problem with Santa Claus being white. Y'all made that